Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the new Health Coach Orientation. We're really excited to have you here, and we hope we're going to offer you great value in getting started in your health coaching business. My name is Becca Tinter, and I am a certified health coach and a presidential business leader with Take Shape for Life. If you have any questions at the end of this, go ahead and contact your business coach and let them know, and they can follow up with anything that we've chatted about. So moving forward, let me just lock in our picture. Here we go. Moving forward, I wanted to start with sharing with you just briefly about our field leaders. We have a wonderful business model, and it is that we are field-led, which is a huge privilege. So Dr. Anderson, who is the co-founder of Take Shape for Life, is also a presidential business leader and chairman of Team Global. And he formed Take Shape for Life 11, 12 years ago and has been leading us ever since. And then Dan Bell is also a presidential business leader and vice chairman of Team Global. And together, they're two of our top leaders who guide and direct everything that we do within the coaching business that we have. They are also in charge of, I shouldn't say in charge of, but what they do is they also assist clients and coaches. So that's really special for all of us in the field, knowing that they're doing the same that we are. So they're guiding and directing us. And as I've gotten to know them, I respect them. I think they have high integrity, and I'm very thankful that they are ahead of me in this game. Moving forward, we also wanted to talk about why you decided to join us. So people decide to health coach for a number of reasons, and a couple of them that we have mentioned here are that we get to do well by doing good. That's an incredible privilege and something that I almost didn't believe was possible until I had the experience myself. But it's a very special thing about health coaching, and I think that you'll see that as you get moving in your health coaching business. The second thing is we honestly get to be part of the change that America desperately needs. Everywhere you look, you're probably seeing people that could benefit from at least the physical health side of what we have to offer. But we know, and as you go through this presentation, you'll realize that there's quite a bit more that we offer people as well. The third thing is that we are 5 times more likely to reach and maintain our healthy weight and continue on our journey to optimal health as health coaches. So some people do it just for the accountability, and that's wonderful as well. And then the fourth thing is to develop our trilogy. As you can see in the lower left-hand corner, there's a diagram called the trilogy wheel. And what it shows is healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances divided into 3 separate quadrants. And the ideal would be to work towards a solid 10 in all areas. Now, most of us probably are not at a 10 yet, and depending on where you're starting your health coaching journey, you could be a long ways from a 10 in some of those areas. But what we know is as you continue coaching, you will probably move closer and closer to the center. So what's really neat about our business model is not only are we working on our physical health, but our mental health develops as we do something of value and worth that's very fulfilling, and we continue with our habits of health, which are definitely part of our journey. And then the neat thing is we're doing well by doing good, our finances improve, and we're the type of company that's going to promote being financially responsible. And so you'll see those numbers improve in all 3 areas. You know, a lot of people struggle maybe in 1 or 2 areas, and we know that that makes it hard for them to really enjoy, I think, life. And so like a doctor, a physician might be someone who does very well financially, but has very little time with his family, his friends, maybe can't even take off of work because they're too busy or too stressed. And so that would be someone who has possibly healthy finances, but maybe an unhealthy mind or an unhealthy body. If you look on the right side, you'll see a diagram called the fulfillment chart. This is also a neat way to evaluate yourself as you get started on your coaching journey. On the left-hand side, in the lower left-hand quadrant actually, is the burnt out. So that is someone who is doing something that they don't enjoy and it's not going well. So you are maybe not providing enough for what your family needs, and you're in a job that you do not enjoy. In the right-hand side of that would be worn out. So that would be more of the doctor example. Perhaps you're greatly successful in what you do, but you're depressed because you don't have mental health, you don't have breaks, you don't have vacations, you don't have family time. The upper left-hand quadrant is contented. So in those cases, people are doing something that's very fulfilling to them, but they describe it as failing. In other words, perhaps it doesn't provide enough for your family. Perhaps there's no upward mobility. Perhaps the hours are stressful, even though you enjoy what you're actually doing. What we work towards as health coaches, and what I know Jill and I are starting to actually experience personally, is the upper right-hand quadrant, and that's thriving. And that's where you're doing something that's fulfilling and you're successful at it. And that really brings about an abundance mentality. We have an amazing business model in Take Shape for Life. If you haven't heard these items before, I'd like to go through them with you one by one. And if you have any questions, please discuss it with your business coach. So the first thing in our business model that we love to cover is that your health coach is always your health coach. This is a huge privilege for us in the field because it means we can continue to reach out to each other whenever we need assistance. Jill is my personal client who became a health coach. So in her case, I can continue to offer her my health coaching support as well as business coaching support for the rest of her life. And she's well into maintenance right now, but if she ever needs anything, she can definitely reach out for help. That means that any Medifast food that crosses her lips gets ordered through Kevin and my account, and she remains a client of ours, even though she's become a health coach. Now, Jill's health coaches come on and do the same thing. Her clients remain her clients even when they become health coaches. This protects our model so that people are only joining us to do well by doing good, and really because they have the right heart and not because they're looking for some type of discount. The second thing is we have a great support mentorship model. So not only can Jill reach out to me as her business coach and sponsoring health coach for anything that she needs, but if she's looking for help in addition to what I can offer, we have my health coach and my health coach's health coach above and beyond us where she can continue to go for support and where I go for support as well. The third thing is we are renewing our business on an annual basis for only $99. So that's a wonderful privilege for us that provides all the back office support that we need. And each year we can choose if we're still in this mission to get people healthy, and we can make that decision when our renewal time comes up. I would recommend you keep going because there's so much fun involved. The fourth thing is we get to start really well out of the gate by three-way calls or practice partner calls. But just know that that is an essential to starting your business really well. Okay, leading by example is one of the first things we ask people to do. We really want to be fully integrated clients first. If you're coming into this journey already at a healthy weight, then great. You're going to do our program for a very short period of time, get in and out of fat burning so that you can have that experience and move into transition and maintenance quickly. Some of you may have finished your journey and then are choosing to health coach now, and so you're living in maintenance and that accountability is going to be great, and other people might still be on their journey. But the way we look for someone to be an integrated client is that they've made the decision to make health a priority. They're using our 5-in-1 plan, whether that's the weight loss, transition, or maintenance phase. They're implementing their Habits of Health system. This is a big one for those of us in the field because we truly believe that we are not a weight loss program, but an optimal health program. And having your hands on the Habits of Health, reading through them, digesting them, learning them, being the guide, not teaching them, but being the guide to your clients, and also allowing that to be part of your own personal journey is essential to growing a strong business. Really plugging in with your health coach and the bio network of support that's available to you, and then being a part of our Be Slim Club. So that, again, you're getting maintenance food every once in a while or on a regular basis, depending on your needs, and you are using the Medifast meal replacements, which are a huge part of how we not only lose the weight, but also maintain it. What we do as health coaches is, again, very unique. We reach out and offer our help to those that need it and want it, and then we really guide them along the way. It's very simple. We look for those that are ready. We assist them to what they would like to do in their health. And sometimes that changes along the way. So I love these visuals because it's very clear we're offering something of value to these people. You have your kit, so now what? We want to go ahead and move you forward and help you get some people healthy to start with right away. In fact, if your kit isn't even in your hands yet, don't let that slow you down. I love to have health coaches start while they're waiting for their kit to arrive. There are some very simple things that Jill and I are going to go through that will give you some ideas of where to start first if you haven't had that discussion with your business coach yet. And the main things are going to be to make the list of people on your heart and get on the phone with your business coach and do some sharing with those people to start with. The kit is going to come with some amazing information as well, but we want to make sure that you're erring on the side of assisting people first and getting through all your materials at some point down the road. Okay, so let's get started. We want to have you start with your Achieving Senior Coach Guide. If you have it from your kit, if not, there's a PDF copy that your business coach can get to you, and you can go back through some of the things that we're going to mention today. The first thing is that you have the opportunity to earn a client acquisition bonus. This is a wonderful $100 bonus that's given to any new coach who starts 5 new clients with at least $1,000 in group volume within your first 30 days of activating. And if you're assisting at least 5 people within your first couple of weeks of coaching, this will be an automatic benefit for you. So don't worry too much about the details. Let's find the people and start to talk to them. But really think to yourself about activating and getting started right away with your first 5 clients. Okay, so what do you see for yourself? The next part of your Achieving Senior Coach workbook that we want to suggest you go through is the part here in page 4 where it's going to ask you to identify your why for coaching. You know, what do you want? And maybe what do you want right now? And also, what can you see for yourself down the road? Again, going back to Jill's example, I believe when she got started, one of her main desires was to provide private school for her children, which she's been able to do. And then now she wants to open that up for all kinds of opportunities for her husband and to build something that is her own thing that her husband's now joining her in, and really to make an impact with the skill set that she has alongside being a mom. And that was really what I wanted as well. So whatever that looks like for you, just identify that and make it clear. And then paint the picture. What does that really look like for you? How are you going to feel when you get there? My first why was to bring my husband home off of overtime. We had a lot of stress related to that, and we were working hard and not seeing each other a lot. And once I was able to visualize what that would look like, I could see how that would serve my family, my 3 young boys, my husband who was stressed and working too hard. And so that was my first place that I wanted to start. Once I achieved that why, I had to have a bigger one. So I would encourage you, dream big, but make sure you're very clear on what you want, because that will drive your action steps going forward. Okay, what is a grand opening and when should you have yours? This is going to be an important piece for you as you make the decision to launch your health coaching business if you haven't done that yet. And really, it's how you're going to tell people what you're doing, and you want to make sure that you're available. So just in closing, we wanted to mention that success follows success. So you have some things available to you. We don't want to overwhelm you, but we want to give you the option to make sure that you see what you have in your hands. And so there is a Monday night leadership call. We kind of call that our non-negotiable in our house. If we can't listen live, there's a recording. But every Monday night, Dr. Anderson and other field leaders do about a 30 to 40-minute call, and that's a perfect thing to be on. When you have free time, when you're not sharing with someone and doing some of those action steps, doctors and nurses and Habits of Health calls are also great training tools for you. Team Global Webinars is an amazing website that's going to have a lot of resources, and I'll show you a picture of that in closing in just a second. Attend any and all local and regional events that you can go to. Most of these are free or with very little cost attached. It allows you to meet other health coaches, builds you into that bio network of support, really the family that we are as Take Shape for Life. It will hone your skills, it will give you confidence, and National Convention is coming up in Anaheim, California in July of 2014. It is our biggest event. It's open to anyone, including pre-clients, pre-coaches, so people that aren't even with us yet. And so we want to invite tons of people to come to that. If you're a health coach, I would call that also an essential training piece for you. And going forward, there are 3 levels of competency. The first is your activation quiz. So if you haven't completed that yet, you'll want to do that right away as you get ready to start coaching. That will also trigger your 30 days for your CAB bonus. The second thing is to complete your basic competency, which needs to be done also within your first 30 days of being activated. And then the third piece is certification. You can order that certification through your coach's website, and it basically allows you to get some additional training in the Habits of Health system. It allows you to be certified through the Villanova School of Nursing, so we have tons of credibility behind that. And finally, they do give you an increase in your compensation as a result of being a certified health coach. So discuss that with your business coach, and we suggest you do that as quickly as possible. Stay connected to your business coach and your leadership. And this is a quick visual of what Team Global Webinars website looks like. Your coach can help you navigate it since there's quite a lot of information here. But the great thing is you can find everything you need here to get started, including before and after photos, links to the leadership calls and all the support calls, and the webinars like the one that you're listening to today. In review, be a fully integrated client yourself. It starts with us, so make sure you are not only a client yourself, but you're acquiring and supporting clients to their full integration. It secures up your business and our offering. Make sure you set up those practice partner or 3-way calls immediately, because that's really going to accelerate how quickly you learn on the job how to be a health coach. Follow the Achieving Senior Coach Guide. It's all laid out for you there. Share with your business mentor where you are in that process. Plug into your support team. We're here for you. We care about you, and we want to help you. You set the pace, but we're going to set that course for you so you know what direction to go. And then training and events are your ongoing education. So stay plugged into all of those. Those are your growing and learning opportunities. Follow the path. Be an example for others so they want to follow you as well. Be coachable and teachable. That's one of the greatest things that your mentors look for, and they will want to work with you and spend time with you if you're open to that coaching. And then it's not knowledge that's power, but the application of knowledge. So all that you've gathered from this webinar and the other trainings that you have, take that, but then go out and apply it to your business. Go out and assist people. And in the words of Dr. A, let's go get America healthy. So thank you for your time and attention today. It's been our honor to host this webinar, and we look forward to seeing you out in the field helping people get healthy.